Guys, welcome to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be transforming this very old and worn out desk into a kitchen island. So if you'd like to see the transformation process, just keep watching. I had a very dear friend that was getting rid of this desk and I was able to snag it from them for free.
You could definitely tell that this desk was very well loved and was ready for a makeover. It has pieces of solid pine wood and also some pressed wood. There were some of the pieces of pressed wood that had chipped off, and some of the wood also had some deep scratches on it. But otherwise, it's structurally sound and sturdy. So to start things off, I removed all the drawers and began giving this entire piece a good cleaning using soapy water and then coming back with clean water to remove any residue. The top drawer had this flower inlay thing and I just wasn't loving the look of it, so I used some wood filler to fill that in. And I also went ahead and filled in all the existing hardware holes. After all the wood glue dried, I pulled out my hand sander and sanded down the fronts of the drawers. Then I gave them a good cleaning again to remove any of the sawdust. Because some of the desk is made of pressboard with laminate on it, I'm going to be using an adhesive primer. I've used this primer on several different projects and it is great stuff and goes a long way.
So now I'm going to apply a coat of the Kilz All-Purpose Primer.
So even though I use the adhesive primer, I'm just going to go ahead and use a second coat of Kilz All-Purpose Primer. I'm just doing this just so I don't have to add so many coats of paint. This primer is super cheap and it is great to help get a little bit more coverage since I'm going to go with a lighter color of paint. So now that I have a second coat of primer on and I've allowed that to dry, I'm going to be using Kilz Chalk Style paint in the color of Platinum Ring. I know that the color doesn't show up real well here on camera, but it's a really nice light gray with a little bit of blue undertone to it. So after I applied a couple coats of the paint to the desk, I went ahead and primed the drawers and painted them. So to cover the back side of the desk along with the one side that has a little bit of damage on it, I'm going to use a sheet of beadboard. So we measured down the size that we needed and we cut it out using a jigsaw. And then I tested it out to see how it would look, and I went ahead and traced out to see which part of the back would show from the front of the desk, and I went ahead and painted that. So now that I got it all painted, I put it on the back of the desk and we nailed it in place using a finishing nail gun. So now that I've got it all put together, it is time to seal it. So I'm using Varathane triple thick polyurethane. This is a water-based sealer, which would be super great for this piece. This stuff is super thick and concentrated and has great self-leveling abilities. So this is where my plans changed a little bit. Once I got into the kitchen, I realized that it wasn't going to fit very well in the middle of the kitchen as a kitchen island as I originally planned, but it fit very nicely on this wall beside my stove, so this is where it'll be home for now. So I found some scrap wood that we had on hand and I trimmed them down to be the same size, lined them up, and I'm using them as a countertop. So if this was in the middle of my kitchen, I would definitely secure the boards down to the desk, but since it's against the wall and the oven, I'm not really worried about the boards moving or being knocked off. So with the help of my hubby, we installed new hardware on the drawers, and it is now complete. So just a quick reminder of what the desk looked like before, and here it is now as a kitchen coffee bar / cabinet counter. I'm not sure exactly what to call it, but I like it.
So my plans for this piece did change a little bit. I had originally wanted it to be a kitchen island, but once I got it into the kitchen, I realized it wouldn't fit real well as a kitchen island just because it would obstruct the flow in the kitchen and stuff. But it fit really nicely right here in this space between the oven and the wall, and I really like it here. It works great as a countertop and a little coffee bar for my hubby. I had originally planned on putting like a shelf there where the chair for the desk would be. It's a perfect space for my trash can, so I just slide it under there and I really like it. So I'm gonna leave that as is. So I also thought I was going to raise it up a little bit, but I like the height. I think it works really well. I really like how it turned out, and I think it fits in the space perfectly. Let's talk cost real quick. I got the desk for free. I got the wood for the countertop for free. We had these on hand lying around. I also got the hardware for free. My mom had bought a pack a while back to redo one of her pieces of furniture, so she let me have them. So I got those for free. And for the paints and the primer and sealer, I figured I have about $5 in that. So for the beadboard that I used as the backing for the desk and also this side here, I spent $22 on that. So in total, I have about $27 into this piece. So not too bad for this cute little kitchen coffee bar. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you are not already a subscriber to my channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button down below. I do different crafting, furniture flipping, home renovations, home decor, thrift store shopping, all sorts of stuff. So if you are into stuff like that, be sure to hang around and hit the subscribe button down below, and we will see you guys in the next video.